The Grateful Squirrel's Great Harvest, a tale of gratitude, sharing, and community. Once upon a time in a lush forest filled with tall trees and colorful flowers, there lived a humble squirrel named Sammy. He would scurry around the forest gathering nuts and berries for his daily meals. One day, when Sammy was out searching for food, he found a single acorn on the ground. He looked around but couldn't find any more acorns nearby. Feeling grateful for his small discovery, Sammy decided to plant the acorn and care for it. Sammy dug a tiny hole in the soil with his paws, gently placed the acorn inside, and covered it up with care. As days turned into weeks, he visited the spot where he had buried his treasure every day to water it and make sure it was safe from harm. One sunny morning, as Sammy was watering his little acorn seedling, he noticed that it had finally sprouted into a tiny sapling reaching out towards the sun's warm embrace. "Wow!" exclaimed Sammy excitedly, "I can't believe my little acorn is growing." As time went by, Sammy continued to care for his precious oak tree sapling day in and day out with love and dedication. His efforts paid off when it grew into a large and strong oak tree bearing plenty of acorns. When autumn arrived and its leaves turned golden brown, the oak tree produced an incredible harvest of acorns, more than any other oak tree in the forest had ever produced. Overwhelmed by gratitude for this bounty that Mother Nature had provided him with, Sammy decided to share his treasure with all his friends in the forest. He invited Benny the badger over and showed him the bountiful harvest of acorns from his special oak tree. "Look at all these delicious acorns," said Benny happily as he picked one up to taste it. "Thank you so much for sharing them with me." Sammy then welcomed Daisy the deer, who was amazed by the feast that lay before her. "Oh, Sammy," she exclaimed, "I have never seen so many acorns in one place before. Thank you for your kindness and generosity." One by one, all the creatures of the forest came to visit Sammy's oak tree and rejoiced in the plentiful harvest he shared with them. The animals felt a sense of community and happiness brought together by Sammy's generosity. The forest was filled with joy and laughter as animals feasted on the delicious acorns while sharing stories and playing games under Sammy's wonderful oak tree. It was then that everyone learned an important lesson: gratitude, sharing, and caring for others brought more happiness than anything else ever could. And from that day on, Sammy the Squirrel continued to nurture his oak tree and share its bounty with his friends year after year, living a fulfilling life filled with love and laughter.